Welcome in, everyone, to week 4 of the SBA, chugging along like we always do, and we're going to get right into it. Going to be a lot of fun games on the slate today. Welcome in. Should be a fun one, as we start off with oh boy, it's definitely going to be a game of all time. It's we're going to Peach Ice Garden for 2 games. And we have what we call the morning game, the game that really no one goes to. Diddy Monkeys versus the Bowser Jr. Rookies. This is going to be one of the games of all time, for lack of a better word. I expect nothing but fireworks out of this game. But anyways, we'll get right into it. Green Toad, Toadette, Yellow Toad. Yellow Pianta, Green Shy Guy, Baby Luigi, and Green Magic Koopa. And obviously EJ Myron's. Alright. And the rookies. Koopa, Green Dry Bones, Rascal Me. Very green matchup, I just realized. Hero, Yellow Magic Koopa, Bowser Jr. Green Noki, Goomba, and Red Paratroopa. Alright, let's set these lineups. Outfield looks fine for the most part. We'll just do the rookies first. Rascal third. Yellow Magic Koopa at second. Shortstop is Hammer Bro. Nicky at center. Then Koopa first. Then it's going to be Koopa, Dry Bones, Rascal Me, Hammer Bro, Yellow. Alright, here we go. Alright, now time for the Diddy Monkeys. Pitcher is Green Magic Koopa. So Green Magic Koopa getting the start. Very, very interesting indeed. Obviously, Baby Luigi's going to be first. Catcher is going to be Diddy Kong. There we go. Green Shy Guy shortstop. Yellow Pianta third base. EJ Myron second base. So that's all good. Green Toad. Toadette. Yellow Toad. Yellow Pianta. Diddy Kong. Green Shy Guy. EJ Myron's. Luigi Green Magic Koopa. Alright! Nevertheless, let's get into our first game. Welcome back to Peach Ice Garden here for the first game of week 4 of the SBA. 2 teams trying to get back into the winning column after disappointing week 3's. The Diddy Monkeys facing the Bowser Jr. Rookies. Only 1 win between both of these teams. Diddy Monkeys obviously looking for their first win of the year after starting 0-3. And be assuming they can get it done at this stadium. What a grab there from Green Shy Guy to start off. So here comes Green Dry Bones. Obviously, Green Magic Koopa getting the start for the Diddy Monkeys. That's definitely the best pitcher out of the team. So a decent hit there. We'll get at least a double. And will Dry Bones go for the third base? He will! That's going to be a triple. A fantastic hit from Green Dry Bones. And all of a sudden they are in position to score. It's up to Rascal Me. And Rascal Me just a hit over the middle. This time will not be caught by Toadette! It bounced off her! That's going to send a run in. Rascal Me looking for third base. He gets it. And he's going to try and go for the inside the park home run. Had a chance at it, but decided to go back for it. So that'll be a single RBI triple. What a start here for the Bowser Jr. rookies. Let's get back into that win column and fight for a playoff spot. Off to a bad start if you are Green Magic Koopa. And hit there from Hammer Bro. That's going to be deep over the right field. Looks like that ball will be caught though. And Rascal Me will tag up and go home. Will he get home in time? Yes, he will. 2-0 rookies. Try to go for the home run ball. It's not going to work in this stadium. Definitely the same that will be giving up the most triples here in the SBA. But yeah, a bad debut here for Green Magic Koopa. Partially not his fault, but also just some bad fielding and bad defense from the D-Monkeys. It's not really helping out their case, so. Here comes Bowser Jr. About halfway through this lineup. Looking to generate a little more offense here for the rookies. That's a deep hit over to right field. Looks like it will be caught by Green Toad. And they will finally change sides. Finally, the D-Monkeys get out of that very interesting inning. But now a little bit of a lineup change here for King Connor. Didn't like what he saw the first 2 weeks, even though it did show a little bit of promise. Hoping that with this lineup change that they get a little more offense from their team. Good chemistry team, it's just not being able to put together and get that win. How about that from Hammer Bro? Gets Toadette out at first, but Green Toad will advance. Red Paratrooper has been a surprisingly decent pitcher for the situation he's been thrown in, so definitely a strange find there. What a grab there from Yellow Magic Koopa! He was a Defensive Player of the Year last season for good reason. Here comes the man of the hour. Originally, King K. Rool turned into Yellow Pianta. So what will Yellow Pianta do here? And we'll just try and go for the contact hit, and it will just go nowhere. The Monkeys can't get any runs on the board, so how come the Bowser Jr. rookies bottom of their order? Green Magic Koopa trying to shake off the rust of that first inning. And Green Noki. How about this for a hit from Green Noki down the left sideline? Green Noki will get a double. Here comes Paragoomba. The LVP last season for the team he's facing. So first time at bat facing his former team. And hit over the middle. Will be grabbed by EJ Myrons. They can't get the out at third though. And they can't get the out at first either. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong for the Diddy Monkeys. What a play there from Green Shy Guy. They can't get the chemistry to get the out at first, though. They do save a run being scored. But very interesting. So here comes Koopa. Gonna bring Green Noki home. What a grab there from Green Shy Guy. This time the chemistry does not play a factor. And they get the double play that they need. Green Shy Guy, a surprisingly good addition there in the infield. So now it's up to Diddy Kong to start a little bit of a rally for the D-Monkeys, get them back into this game. For those who remember, D-Monkeys Season 1 SBA champion, so Diddy Kong's an SBA champion. Diddy Kong was an SBA champion before Florida Man ever became one. He hasn't even won. Hoping to be one with the game of the week coming up. And, trying to jump around the ice. And both! Oh, it goes off the ice between the two players! They call it fair, and that's a triple! An unreal situation, and now all of a sudden Green Shy Guy has a chance to send Diddy Kong home. And hit over the middle will be grabbed by Yellow Magic Koopa. Won't be able to get away with getting a run home this time. Wow. So here comes EJ Myrons, just a hit over the middle. Will be grabbed by Hammer Bro, and that's going to be a double play. A fantastic defensive play from Hammer Bro. Nothing you can do there if you're the Diddy Monkeys. So no offense to speak of after the wild triple. So Bowser Jr. rookies will go back on offense. Green Dry Bones. We're going to get a solid hit off Green Magic Koopa to start the third. Hit there from Green Magic Koopa. Or off of Green Magic Koopa, and that will be grabbed by Yellow Toad. Probably a switch is close to happening. You wonder who that pitcher is going to come in for Green Magic Koopa. What a grab there for Green Shy Guy. They'll get the out. And here comes the man to worry about, Hammer Bro. Was the Slugger of the Year / MVP candidate last season. Looked to be the main guy here. Or the Bowser Jr. rookies will not be the case that time. So, very, very back and forth, defensively oriented game. Nothing much to talk about so far. Obviously, this is the first time we've seen Green and Yellow Magic Koopa go against each other since they're split up after the SBA draft. Magic Koopa. Yellow Magic Koopa gets his former teammate out. And the man of the hour, Baby Luigi. Hit there over to the left side. And Bowser Jr. will make the grab. Green Toad. Looking to get some sort of offense here for the Monkeys. Gets on first base. You're going to need a lot more than that, but good chemistry with the first three batters. Hit there from Toadette right in the gap, so just like that, 2 runners on. With a good hit, Toad could send Green Toad home. And hit there from Yellow Toad. That ball will drop. It'll be fair, so it'll be bases loaded after getting 2 straight outs. Interesting scenario here. Last time, Pianta grounded out to first. Will he do it again? And hit there from Yellow Pianta. You gotta hope that Green Drybones can get to the ball in time. He can. Another wasted opportunity for the Diddy Monkeys, so they're gonna go have to back on defense. Rookies looking for more insurance runs. It's been a very quiet game so far. Green Magic Koopa really has locked in ever since that start of the game. And Yellow Magic Koopa, that'll be a hit deep over to left field. And smashes through the iceberg just to get to the ball as Yellow Toad. So now here comes the captain, Bowser Jr. In the finals in Season 1. Lost to the eventual champion Diddy Monkeys. And hit there will be fair by Luigi, and Luigi will get the out. They will go for the pitching change. Not a bad switch up, not a bad opponent to do it against with Green Noki. It's about halfway through the game, so it makes sense for the most part. I'm going to get that last out, get them back on offense. Wonder if Diddy Kong uses too many star pitches, if that could play a factor. And then they have to really just go through person by person for the pitching game. But Peregrine was a good way to get out of this inning. they've been able to prevent disaster. That's exactly what EJ Myrons does. So Diddy Monkey's back on offense. It's going to start with the captain, so good chance to set the tone. And there, just goes straight to Hammer Bro, so that's going to be the first out. Green Shy Guy. Hit there. Another grab there from Hammer Bro. Now it's up to EJ Myrons. For the perfect pitch, going over to that other side. And Dry Bones will catch it, but not before EJ Myrons gets to first base. And hit there from Green Magic Koopa will go right in the gap, and that's has a chance to give the Diddy Monkeys a chance at a first score of the game. They're going to try and bite their home. They won't get there in time. So a single RBI triple there for Green Magic Koopa. What a hit there. Right in the gap. Bowser Jr. just couldn't get to it in time. All of a sudden, it's a one-run game with a chance to tie it up. Two outs, you're going to have to rely on Baby Luigi. Try and get a contact hit there. And that will be caught by Hammer Bro. Try to get into the gap there. It was actually not a bad hit, but good defense there from the Bowser Jr. rookies. One thing the Bowser Jr. rookies have been really good with is their defensive prowess. Their offense just hasn't been able to match it. And right there. What a grab there. Green Shy Guy really stepping into his own. I don't know how he grabbed that, but nevertheless he did. Here comes Koopa. And hit there. Koopa actually able to get the head off. Base hit there. So one runner on, one out. And hit there from Green Dry Bones, but that will be foul. Now here comes the star pitches. Trying to mess with the opposition. Gotta be careful with how many you use here. Trying to prevent Green Dry Bones from hitting the ball, and that's gonna be a strikeout. Still need one more out to get out of the inning, but good way to set the tone. Continuing to use him as Diddy Kong, you gotta be really careful to not tire himself out. And hit there. EJ Myrons will make the grab. A lot of star pitches used though. So something to monitor going into the later innings. Diddy Monkeys, top of the order. Back up with Green Toad. So you got to really set the tone here and get a run scored. Here comes Green Toad. Green Toad with a hit over to that right side. We'll get a base hit. Next up, Toadette. Another contact hit. This time it is grabbed by Yellow Magic Koopa. He wasn't labeled the defensive player of the year for nothing. What a play.
Wow.
Now it's up to Yellow Toad here. Bottom of the fifth. We'll be able to get on base. We'll only get to first base. So it's up to Pianta yet again. Not a strong showing from him today. And we'll go for the power hit there. And that will probably get by Koopa. It will! What a play from Yellow Pianta! And Yellow Toad will go home and we'll have a tied baseball game. I almost said bear because it was a bare knuckle hit. We have barely seen Piantas go for those power hits. They're more of a contact hitting specialist. But what a hit there from Yellow Pianta, and we're tied. And Diddy Kong send Yellow Pianta home. Two outs, so you gotta be careful. Goes for the power hit, going over to that left side. That ball will drop! And that will send Yellow Pianta home. Diddy Monkeys take the lead. that championship DNA imported in Diddy Kong, ice in his veins. And they do go for the pitching change. And one thing I really did like about Nuclear, the way he set up his team. Red Paratroopa and Bowser Jr. both have chemistry with that center fielder, so it's a really good 1-2 punch there. What a grab there from Yellow Magic Koopa, but even with the pitching change, there still is chemistry in the outfield. Very, very smart from Nuclear in his roster building, so. Now Bowser Jr. rookies are on the back foot. Can the Diddy Monkeys hold strong? This stadium is going to be the bane of many people's existence going into future games. Talk about home field advantage, but you can't even say that because you definitely have that issue with the Diddy Monkeys too, where multiple times they got screwed over by their own home field. So Diddy Kong gets Hammer Bro out. That's another strikeout there for Diddy Kong. Now Diddy Kong getting tired. This is exactly what we're talking about. He doesn't care. He's just throwing everything he can to get as many strikeouts as possible. And hit there. EJ Myrons cannot make the grab. So Yellow Magic Koopa gets to first base. So they're forced to go for the pitching change. Throwing Green Toad. This has the chance to backfire tremendously. This is going to be a deep hit here for Toadette. And Toadette will avoid the ice and make the grab. What a play from Toadette. Interesting decision not to go for someone like Green Shy Guy or EJ Myrons for the pitching change. But color me shocked, it is the Diddy Monkeys. And that's going to be a hit there. That's foul, but it looks like Yellow Toad's going to get there for the third out. Yes, he will! So just like that, one more chance for the Diddy Monkeys to get insurance runs to possibly win a baseball game. I cannot believe those words are being uttered out of my mouth. EJ Myrons. Diddy Monkeys looking to not be the last team in the SBA without a win this season. It's them and the Daisy Flowers. Who will get that? Who will be the last winless team? That is the main question. Green Magic Koopa doesn't get on base, so one runner on, one out. Baby Luigi, you need a clutch hit here to get him on base. How about this from Baby Luigi? Doesn't look like it will affect it overall because Paratroopa does fly. He hasn't been really affected by the ice at all, which is good. Now back to the top of the order for the Diddy Monkeys. And 2 strikes there. And hit there. Paragon try to go for the out. Trying to get the out from the foul ball. But here comes the pitch. They need to swing at it. What a hit there from Green Toad. Keeping the offense alive for the Diddy Monkeys. Here comes Toadette. Bowser Jr. doing everything in his power to get them out of this inning. Using star pitches left, right, and center. And it just has not been working. Finally, back to 2 outs. We'll go for the star pitch again. And what a grab there! Rascal me! Pretty sure that would have been foul, too. What a heads-up play there from Rascal. Diddy Monkeys just need one good defensive possession for 1 inning. And the Daisy Flowers will be the last winless team in Season 3 of the SBA. Will Green Toad be the savior of this franchise? Paraguma does get on base, though. Just gotta be careful. And here comes Paratroopa. Really good contact here. What a grab there! Yo, Piante double play! Unbelievable! Now it's up to Koopa. Backs against the wall. He needs to get on base. Looking to steal it. And a hit over the middle. Keeps the offense alive. The game time run is on first base. And Green Drybone's get a good hit deep to center field. Looks like it will be fine. You gotta make sure that Toadette doesn't miss the ball. And she won't! And in stunning fashion, the Diddy Monkeys win a game! 3-2 over the Bowser Jr. Rookies! What a win for Coach Connor, getting on the board. And what a day for Diddy Kong. Definitely was all over the place in a good way, offense and defense. He really was the standout guy. He loves using those star pitches, almost to his detriment. Green Toad had to come in and be a pitcher. But nevertheless, they did get the job done. Yellow Pianta coming up with 2 big plays, the scoring play and the double play in the top of the 7th. But then going over to the Bowser Jr. Rookies. They had this game in the bag, and Yellow Magic Koopa had a good day. You look at Bowser Jr. though, he is definitely someone that you expect a little bit more out of it. Or even Red Paratrooper, who's a good contest hitter, couldn't get anything going. But with that being said, both these teams now 1-2, but the Diddy Monkeys get their first win in Season 3 of the SBA season here in Week 4. And my apologies, both these teams are 1-3. What a feel-good story. You know what? I may need to trade someone. You know what? I may need to... What a win. Nah, dude. Diddy Monkeys have actually been like getting really close with like getting a win. And they kept it close with the Bowser Monsters of all teams. Like, I was surprised when that game was as close as like it was. So... All right. Time for the second game of the slate, which should be a fun one. We're going back over to Peach's Ice Garden, but this time it's going to be against 2 very interesting teams, the Peach Monarchs and the Waluigi Spitballs. 2 teams that I didn't expect to be in this position for both their cases. 1-2 for the Peach Monarchs. I thought they were a way better team on paper. And the Waluigi Spitballs started 2-0 and then got absolutely pantsed on game day, or game of the week. And yeah, it just went. These are 2 very interesting teams, so I want to see. Obviously, we had the big trade. King Boo now, a Peach Monarch, so that's going to be really interesting. Luigi third base. He's more of a reliever pitcher. They're actually putting him in at that relieving pitcher role. Not even probably starting him. They're not starting Luigi after his dominant game. So very interesting. D-Sleep is the Waluigi Spitballs, and the Peach Monarchs are Coach Yui. Welcome in the SFA. Big fan. You know, a certain team named Alabama's playing on Monday and getting absolutely creamed. That's about the ASA. Oh, that was awesome. That was probably the first time I've ever seen that happen. Like, at all. Like, that was amazing. That was probably one of the better plays I've seen. And then Pink Yoshi got it. Alright, and then Waluigi Spitballs, Coach D-Sleep. Obviously, Tiny Kong and Baby Decap and Day Ones for this team. Alton, Me, and Hennis Me. Both on this team as well. So very interesting there. I don't think they have any other me's. They don't. They have Green Paratrooper though. And Waluigi Yellow Yoshi. And what the hell am I? Oh, of course, Red Critter, the 2nd overall pick. How am I forgetting the 2nd overall pick? Red Critter, the goat among goats, man. I don't know what to tell you, bro. He is just built different. There's no other way of saying it. So I think it's like that, because Tiny Kong's in the right field, and Ultimate's in the left. Okay, and then Hennessy is shortstop. Second base is obviously Red Critter. The thing is, Waluigi, that's what happened in Season 1. You bring up a good point, Derek J. Like, Waluigi in Season 1 was, like, in there for, like, 90% of the game. So D-Sleep assumed, oh, Waluigi's, like, gonna be in there for long games as pitchers. Yeah, it just hasn't happened, and I can't tell you why. I couldn't tell you why even if I tried. And, like, genuinely, I don't know. So, Baby DK, Alton Me, Hennessy, Red Critter, Green Paratroop. This is a very weird batting lineup, let me tell you. Tiny Kong, Waluigi, Yellow Yoshi. Alright, and then go up to Coach Yui, King Boo, the new trade acquisition. Luigi's third base, so he won't even get the chance to be a pitcher. I think that's kind of a criminal, if you ask me. Peach is first base, and I think Pink Yoshi's second base. Okay. I think I could be wrong. This is Baby Mario left. Baby Daisy right. And then King Boo, Luigi, Blue Dry Bones. And the babies are at the end, so. Oh wait, no wait. Huh? Oh, Baby Peach and then Pink Yoshi. And then Daisy. See how this game goes. A story of two tenured coaches here in the SBA, both in their third SBA season. Both have had monumental struggles and a lot of lore since that Season 1. It is Peach Monarchs and Coach Yui at home, defending home turf against Coach D-Sleep and the Waluigi Spitballs. Waluigi hasn't been the same, hasn't really been himself since Week 1, so we'll see what happens there. King Boo, the trade acquisition, already getting a double on his first play! Obviously, the big news and the rumor mill was going to be that King Boo and Blue Drybones got traded over to the Peach Monarchs. Wow. Brown Critter and Magic Koopa went to the Royal Muscles. Meanwhile, you know, there's been multiple trades in the SBA this week. Trade market is going to be a lot more active since there's not many free agents. Waluigi, in this various situation, trying to get out of this inning. Trying to set the tone off right for the Spitballs. Whoa, not be able to get it. Ultimate pushes through and trying to grab that ball, trying to get the pass off over to home, could not get it off. And just like that, Peach Monarchs get on the board first. King Boo is a really good player. I'm really surprised. I was really surprised as the commissioner that the Warrior Muscles would give up someone like King Boo for Brown Critter, even with knowing how good he was. And Mushbrain of the Warrior Muscles basically raved and ranted about him all the way to West Virginia. I mean, he was really sold on King Boo and had like a personal connection to him until he got traded. No love lost here for Mushball, but Monarchs get on the board first. They do get out of the inning for the most part, so Baby DK will start it off. Obviously, Baby DK responsible for the first home run in SBA history for all the wrong reasons, as the ball hit off of his head in Mario Stadium and went for a home run. So here comes Alton Me. Looking to generate some more offense here, and that ball, what a grab there! Unbelievable! Jumping over the ice and making the play is Baby Daisy! So we thought more offense was going to be generated, not in that case, but then Hennessy generating some offense of his own. Baby DK's going to try and go home. Can he get there in time? The ball throw from Baby Peach, not good enough. That's a single RBI triple for Hennessy. And the ease being right-handed has definitely helped out with this stadium. Just like that, it is a tie game. Chance for one more. The second overall draft pick, just behind Petey Piranha. Red Critter now up to bat. Looking for some offense. King Boo with the pop fly. They will try and tag up and go home, and they will not be able to throw it home in time. The Spitballs will take the lead. King Boo off to a bad start, but not his fault. The stadium is a nightmare for defenders to try and play against. How about that play from Josh Miara? It's not a strong start for King Boo. And the Spitballs take the 2-1 lead. Both these teams looking to get back into the win column, especially after last week where D-Sleep lost 17-4 to the DK Wilds, showing how good the DK Wilds are. They're showing how not there yet the Waluigi Spitballs are as well. So definitely really interesting here. And a good play there gets the out. I mean, they're still 2-1 on the season. Even with that, they have a -5 run differential because of that one game alone. They're doing really good in their first 2 games, but was not enough. You're hoping that Red Critter can lead this team to the promised land. The one thing the Waluigi Spitballs were really in desperate need of. Oh my goodness! Hennisme, how do you do? Well, like I was mentioning, for the Waluigi Spitballs, this is a good team. It's just that they haven't had that #1 bat, and they finally got that in Red Critter in the SBA draft after not doing so well this season. So Tiny Kong will get on base. We were actively struggling. And just another base hit over the middle. Gets 2 runners on, no outs. Will they go for the early pitch and change? Be very interesting to do if they did it at the bottom of the second. I highly doubt it, but there's definitely a possibility. Yellow Yoshi hit there, and Josh Mara will make the play, and will actually get the double play off. Yellow Yoshi was basically on the base, but they will advance a runner to third. They will go for the pitch and change. Luigi, a monster performance last week, so he's a really good relieving pitcher for this team. I believe he tied. Oh my goodness, almost missed that. But Baby Mario makes the play. When it comes to Luigi, he tied the single game record in SBA history for the most strikeouts in a game with Blooper. So, I mean, just a fantastic, play nonetheless, but. And what a grab there from Hennisme. And yeah, I think just Waluigi has this ability to get tired way more often than he did in Season 1. He was a workhorse in Season 1. And I guess maybe age has caught up to him. Maybe retirement in that case. Probably not. A great hit there, though, from Baby Daisy. Won't be a double. And Baby Daisy thought about going 3, but decided against it. So scoring chance here. Baby Daisy on second. Hit there from King Boo. Will try and go for the power hit, and I don't know if that's going to get there in time. Ultimate looking to still make a play. He does. Baby Daisy will go back to second. Make the easy grab. So now it's up to Luigi. And Luigi going for a start hit here early on. What a play there. Gets him on base and gets Baby Daisy the third. Just so Blue Dry Bones can get up. Hit there from Blue Dry Bones. That's deep over the center field. And will Baby DK get messed up by the ice? Yes, it's going to be fair. That's going to send 2 runs home. The ice was going to play a factor. It was in the perfect spot for it. But multiple teammates getting iced out. Looks like they needed a chill pill and they couldn't get it. And the Peach Monarchs will score 2 runs. Captain versus captain matchup like we mentioned before. Oh, never mind. Pitching change. I don't know why. And Tiny Kong comes in. This is going to be a constant issue with this outfield. Luckily, it won't play too much of a victim in this stadium, but in other stadiums, this is going to be a real big problem. Really, for the fact there's another run scores here for the Monarchs. So Spitballs don't have another pitcher other than Waluigi. And it is very prevalent. Maybe not starting Waluigi or probably bringing him off the bench at like first base or something would probably be your best bet. Because having Tiny Kong constantly come in as that relieving pitcher is not working. What a good hit there from Josh Miara! All the way to the wall. Pete's going to try and go home. Obviously no chemistry there, so they can't throw it. 5-2 Monarchs. Josh Miara with a nice hit. That is not me. I am not Josh Miara. Good Lord. I hate everything. As Baby Peach gets a single there. Oh my god. It's the default me. What do you... Okay, you know what? We're not even bringing it up. The Pink Yoshi, the all-star from last season, will be up for the Peach Monarchs. Get over the middle. Will not be able to make the grab. Josh Miara gets home. It's 6-2. And what was a quick 2-0 start for the Spitballs? Is looking the bottom seems to be falling out way sooner than we thought. What a D-sleep way to start the season. Start 2-0, get a little bit of hope, and then have all that hope just fade away. Well, the Peach Monarchs are just trying to get back to 500. Says this is a solid Peach Monarchs team, but a 5-run inning is not going to help out the Waluigi Spitballs. Like I said before, Peach Monarchs, very good defensive team. They did make some changes. They added King Boot to the lineup to sort of be that duo pitcher dynamic with Luigi, but Jalen, and hit there from Baby DK. I was going to mention something, but fair. Baby DK will get in first place. I mentioned it about Pink Yoshi because Pink Yoshi should have not been an all-star last season. I don't think people realize that, like, doing the voting, like, 5 weeks into the season was, like, the worst thing we could have done. And I'm glad I moved it back to, like, the end of the season. Because, like, that was the weirdest all-star cast ever. Like, unbelievable. Trying to get the double play was Peach after catching the ball. Didn't get back to first, though. Maybe DK gets there. D-Sleep is here. And that's going to be grabbed there from Baby Peach. Another good grab, so Martin will stay on first, but there is 2 outs. And a hit there from Red Critter. Knowing the assignment. Gets a base hit. Gotta have a different strategy when you go into a Peach Ice Garden game. Contact hits will be your best bet. And hit there from Paratroopa. And they won't get to it. All of a sudden the Spitballs could be getting 2 runs scored if they're luckily possible. Try and get the pass off. They can't. 2-run score. That's a 2-run RBI triple there for Green Paratroopa. But yeah, going back into commissioner talk, I think it was probably the best thing. It wasn't a bad idea. It wasn't a bad idea to put it midway through the league, and it is sort of a semi-professional league just because some coaches in here are now professional. Like, they're coaches in other leagues as well. So they do take, like, semi-seriously, but, like, halfway through the season, you just can't get enough of, like, a piece of the pie when it comes to production. Like, you can't really understand, like everything about a player, like, 7 weeks into a season. Especially if you do the voting in, like, week 5. Like, that was just not going to work out. And Peach makes the play, so it will change sides. We need to get a petition to get the drink into the All-Star game. The drink needs to get into the All-Star game, and I will try my best to put all my propaganda to get him into that All-Star game. We will be having oh wow, what a grab there from Ultimate. But we will be having a little bit of a lull. December is going to be sort of an iffy month for me when it comes to SBA because some in real life commentary comes up. Literally the same time as Slugger, so that may come into fruition as an issue. So. Here comes Luigi. Monarch's going to get a few more runs on the board, but a quick double play. What a grab there from Hanisme. So quick 1, 2, 3 outs. Spitballs come right back up. And oh, trust me, Derek J. Me and all the coaches who started the SBA we're all in the competitive scene for simulation football. How about that? Continuing the strikeout streak is Luigi on Waluigi. We've been in the simulation, just the video games sports simulation scene for about 2 years now. A little more for a few people, including D-Sleeps and Yui, so. We all know about the RNG that is the video game sim league, but quick 1, 2, 3 out there. Spitballs couldn't get anything to go after a strikeout of Luigi on Waluigi, a little bit of stepbrother crime. So top of the 5th, this game's going by fairly quick, and hit there, and that will be grabbed there from Baby DK. Obviously, this pitching change will not affect you in the long run if you're the Waluigi Spitballs, but you have to think of a solution for next game. Because in any other stadium, a situation like putting Waluigi in the outfield is just not going to work whatsoever. And hit there from Josh Miara. We'll get over the second base, but Peach didn't run the first base. Very interesting. Oh yeah, a bunch of people put their like their entire resumes with the GM applications. I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty cool as well. And what a play there from Red Critter. Finally showing up halfway through the game. Hello, Mr. Red Critter. But yeah, it's really cool that we've been able to expand to 10 teams because of the partnership. Thanks to Steeler. Shout out to him. But yeah, it's been fun. So, and Josh Miller will get the out there. It's been fun. I think this has probably been the most fun season of the 3. Season 2 is a close second. Season 1 was just wacky. Season 1 was just, I don't even know, cause like teams, like no one really knew what they were doing. So we were kind of just messing around. Season 2 is when like we really walked in, and it was actually like a fun season. I was trying to figure out Officer Wiggly and Boo, but people just felt the need to hand the S3 championship to Mushbins. The funniest thing is, we look at regular season, and we said like paper champions. It's a saying we use all the time in other leagues as well. But we look at a team like the DK Wilds. You know, on paper and in the regular season, they looked fantastic. But like, I just didn't. I was absolutely shocked that they were bounced in the first round. And not just getting bounced in the first round, the way they did was absolutely insane, as we see through quick outs there. While we also get back on offense. While we're talking about the SBA, make sure you subscribe to the SBA and turn on notifications for everything SBA. And make sure you join the Discord for all the updates and news and transactions. A lot of trades happening in the SBA, so make sure you tune in for that. Red Critter now up to bat. Looking to generate some offense. Trying to go for the home run, but you definitely need a line drive if you wanted a chance with that. Maybe Mario will make the easy grab. And hit over the middle. will get on base, so your Paratroopa. As Josh Miara is now frozen to death, so R.I.P. Two quick strikes here for Luigi. Tiny Kong forced to swing there. It'll be a contact hit. Waluigi, bottom of the 6th. Really looking for something. Josh Miara denies him! Call him Dikembe Mutombo. He said no, no, no. Unbelievable stuff. Spitballs are going to have to play perfect defense for 1/2 of an inning. And then get 2 runs to tie it up. And King Boo, that ball will go through. And King Boo gets out at first! I did not know Waluigi had an arm like that. And Red Critter gets another out there. I swear, I didn't talk about it because I thought King Boo got to first base. I'm calling me shocked, apparently not. So 2 quick outs. Spitballs defense popping up. And hit there over to that left side will be fair. The Drybones will get on first base. You're really hoping that this is the last inning because Tiny Kong getting tired. Then it's the pitching lineup of doom and despair if that's the case. Tiny Kong looking just to get out of this inning. And hit there from Peach. Waluigi trying to get there in time. Makes the grab. How about that from Waluigi? Now you have to rely on the Yoshis and Baby DK. Potentially your last 3 at-bats. Spitballs are going to get back into the win column, and the Monarchs trying to get back to 500. That's not going to help out the Spitballs in that case. So already 1 quick out. Red Yoshi. Get over the middle. What a grab there from Pink Yoshi! Been stepping up huge in this game. First major play though, so now back to the top of the order, Baby DK. The last saving grace, Baby DK. That ball is going to keep going, and will Baby DK attempt to go to third? No, he'll stay at second. A couple good hits from the Mies here could actually help you out and getting back into this game. And a hit over to that right side will actually work. Alton Me giving the Spitballs a little bit of hope here. Now here comes Hennesme. And well, they'll go for the bunt here. They're trying to steal. I don't understand the situation behind that, but they do advance Alton-Me to second. I assume they're just going to go and hit the ball here now. And hit there. Boom! Pink Yoshi denies it. The Monarchs get back to 500. And the losing streak for the Waluigi Spitballs will continue. Your final, 6-4 in favor of Coach Yui and the Peach Monarchs. That 5-run inning was just too much. The Spitballs couldn't come back. They tried to bunt at the last out, and obviously that was not going to help you out in any form of the sense, but Blue Drybones, your MVP here in this game. 100 in batting, how about that from Blue Drybones? Yeah, I mean, a decent overall day for the Waluigi Spitballs, but it was just not enough. Also, the stadium is literally impossible to play on. But with that being said, Spitballs fall to 2-2 on a 2-game losing streak. The Monarchs back to 500. Can they continue this momentum in this week 5 of the Season 3 SBA season? Peach Ice Garden. I've heard reports of a rodent problem, but then they just found out it was just the Diddy monkeys like stinking, like smelling like death during practice, and like it's fine. They thought it smelled like rats, but then they just said it was the Diddy monkeys. That sounds really weird out of context if you don't know about movies. All right, now it's time to actually play some actual baseball games. Flame and Mushbrain, it is time to come out of your caves, and it is time to watch both your teams play. Now, obviously, Daisy Flowers are now the last team to be winless, so they're trying to get a win here before that is the case. So, oh, I thought they just found these. Okay, bro, that's just mean. That's just mean. All right. Anyways, you're an asshole, Mushbrain. That caught me off guard in like the worst way. Wait, I'm doing the wrong team. No, I'm doing the right team. I just almost picked the wrong player. Rex Meavers, and I don't think you have anyone else. Oh, you have Pablo. Yeah, that's it. Hydrogen bomb versus coffee, baby. That's basically what I'm expecting out of this. Also, you just put PD Piranha and King K. Rool on the same team, and Brown Critter. This might be cooked. This might be absolutely cooked. I don't think you understand how. Who allowed this? I allowed this. Why did I allow this? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I don't know, man. It's oh, and they have Magic Coop. Man, this team. On paper, this team's really good. On my God. All right. CJ Myrons. Thanks, McNee. They do have Wiggler, though. Don't count them out. They have Wiggler. I forgot about Warren. How do I forget about Warren? Bro, I'm not even the mod, bro. I'm the commissioner. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Why are y'all trusting? Why did y'all trust me to run a sim league? Why? Well, that's the main question. Where's my goat? My king! My king! Monty Mole is the greatest player to ever play Mario Super Sluggers. And also, shout out Goomba. Now he's on the team now, so that's fun. What should I got? My glorious king. My glorious king, Monty Mole. Traded the fucking farm for Wiggler. No, you forgot. There's future considerations in there too, so. You can't forget the future considerations. Now, I will say, Flame did find his secondary pitcher, which I think that's the one thing that he's been missing. So maybe that's the case. Who knows? Maybe he's. All right, thanks for me, Warren me, Daisy, Wiggler. Actually, a good chance here. Here for cryo, here for the drink. The drink. He will be coming up shortly, don't you worry. I will say, this is my king though. Monty Mole is the greatest player to ever play anything. Just because if you were there for Season 1 SBA Finals, you know. If you were there for Season 1 SBA Finals, you know why I think Monty Mole is the literal GOAT. That's just me though. Anyways, let's get over to the Warrior Muscles. You're there. Thanks, Meavers, you're pitching. Blue Noki's in left. I'm pretty sure. Kitty Piranha. Oh, is Magic Coop at catcher? Alright. That's a choice of all time. Considerations is a $10 gift card for the Mario Stadium. Yes! I forgot we have a head of concessions. I completely forgot about that. Alright. Wario, Rex Meavers, Petey Piranha, King K. Rool, Brown Critter. Wow, this team is stacked. Oh my God. I didn't. Okay. You know what? I may have messed up, but who knows? This is more for the chaos of the league. 500 people. There's no way it was 500 people, bro. Holy. I would literally never play. I would never do that league again. If I got embarrassed in front of like 500 people, yeah, no. That's not happening, bro. Binks, Warren. Alright. Welcome to the third game of the SBA slate. And it is time for two very interesting teams. The winless Daisy Flowers facing the 2-1 Wario Muscles. Wario Muscles starting 2-0, but then had that loss. And then afterwards there was a trade. So, very interesting there. After my apologies, that was actually a win, a loss, and a win. Win against the Mario Fireballs, which was a really good win for them. Obviously, in the transaction report, Wiggler and King K. Rool got traded to the teams they're facing today. So, very interesting. Going to be a very interesting dynamic to see what happens. And Daisy looking for a base hit. Petey Piranha does get the ball. Could not get the out at first. A little far, but now here comes Wiggler. Against his former team. Literally got traded mere days before this game. And hit there for Wiggler. That ball will not be dropped. That will be out. What a catch there from Blue Toad. Here comes Gray Shy Guy. Here for the Daisy Flowers. And hit there. What a grab there from Wario. That massive Wario was too much. And here come the Muscles. Wario up the bat. Hit there. That ball will drop. So Wario will get on base. And Rex Meavers over the middle, and that ball will be caught by the GOAT. Here comes the 1-2 punch of Petey Piranha and King K. Rool. This could get ugly quick if they're not careful. They do have Wiggler in that pitcher though, so they trust in the process of Wiggler. Hit there, but that will be foul. Obviously, new free agent acquisition, Goomba, making the trip over here, and we'll try and go to third with Wario, but goes back. And hey, maybe it's only a single, but then the trade acquisition of the year, King K. Rool, on his third team in 4 weeks. I mean, no one wants him because all he does is hit dingers. 2-time Slugger of the Year, and he's getting passed around like cardboard. I don't understand it. Alright, two quick strikes though, and we'll go for the hit there. And trying to get back for it as Monty Mo does go off the wall. Will not be a home run though, so it'll be bases loaded. But have no fear, they also got Brown Critters. Very interesting in doing the Brown Critter for King Boo dynamic, but will it pay off? Hit there from Brown Critter. That's deep to left field, and the ball is gone. Grand slam, extra ham, and this game is opened up for the Muscles. Thanks for coming out, Daisy Flowers. What a way to start it. Daisy does get the double play, so they get out of the inning, but that's what you just saw there, folks, is the literal potential of the beginning part of the starting lineup for the Wario Muscles. I don't even know what to say. Mushbrain, the mad scientist. Hit there from the GOAT. Can't get anything to go. Goes right over to King K. Rool. And CJ Myrons. Hit over to that left side. But will be grabbed by Petey Piranha. And here comes the new free agent acquisition. Goomba making his first appearance in Season 3. And it will be a base hit. How about that? Shout out to Goomba, man. Goombas don't get enough credit. But now here comes Yellow Shy Guy. Yellow Shy Guy looking to make a good thing out of nothing. But Pablo does make the grab. So nothing to go for the Daisy Flowers in the first 2 innings. Warrior Muscles back up to bat. Well, they're not a strong showing, but against... Hey, you know what? I wouldn't, give a strong showing against the Dodgers either. Brings up a good point. So here comes Magic Koopa. And hit there. Daisy will make the grab, so... That'll be 2 outs, and if they're smart, they'll try and get Wario to be the last out of the inning, and that will be the case. Saving the big hitters from the next inning. Now they gotta get something going, starting with Binks McMee and Warren Me. Binks McMee. Looking to ignite the offense here for the Flowers. What a grab there for Brown Critter! Unbelievable dive and grab. And Warren Me decides to go for it all, trying to go deep to right field. Can they get back there in time? No, they can't! Warren Me, his first career home run in the SBA! And hit there from Daisy. That was a bad hit, but still will not come to bite them in the rear end. Daisy will get on base. I like how the moment Mush makes all these trades, he acts like nonchalant. Like he's not yelling anymore. He's not doing anything. Like he's all of a sudden this like Giga Chad. As Wiggler gets on base, Gray Shy Guy will be up to bat. And hit there from Gray Shy Guy. They will not be able to make the grabs. It will be fair. So bases loaded, 1 out. The GOAT up to bat. And hit there from Monty Mole. Can they get the double play off? Yes, they can. Bases loaded. They could not convert. Just a bad hit from the GOAT. And Rex Beavers, Petey Piranha, and King K. Rool will all be up to bat. Wiggler still on the mound. Rex Beavers up at bat. Get over to the left side. Will be caught. But it will be fair, so Rex Beavers will get the first base. Petey Piranha. Piranha, looking for a good hit himself, can't get anything to go. Again, you could just be setting up another grand slam with Brown Critter. I don't even know what's going on at this point. And King K. Rool will just not be able to get anything to go with that hit. So Rex Mears will advance to third, but that will be a double play. Brown Critter now up the bat. And that'll just be a deep hit over the center field. Looks like we'll be trying to go for a home run Trying to go for the buddy jump. They will. The goat gets the ball. Flying gracefully through the air. Monty Mole, what a legend. What an absolute phenom of a stud. Look at him go. What an Odell-like catch. Anyways, Daisy Flowers now back up to bat. It will start with CJ Myrons, the second round auto draftee. Number 2 again, ignite the offense here for the Daisy Flowers. Trying to get them back into this game. Just a bad hit there, so that'll be the first out. Here comes Goomba. Looking to build off his first at bat. Hit there from Goomba. Now we'll get him to first base. 2 base hits for Goomba in his debut. So here comes Yellow Shy Guy. We'll just try to hit over the middle, and we'll try and get the double play off. They will! Fantastic work from the new infield. Muscles back up the bat. It'll be Blue Toad, Pablo, and Blue Noki. And hit over the middle. Pablo. Has Blue Toad on first base. No outs. Get over to that side. And that ball will try and actually get the out at second, but so that will put 2 runners on thanks to Pablo. No outs. Runners on first and second. Blue Noki. Get over to that right side. They could get the triple play. Yes, they can! Fantastic work from the Daisy Flowers. All they've been able to get is that grand slam, but other than that, the Daisy Flowers have been locked down defensively. Can they get anything to go on offense? They'll start with Binks McMee. And hit there over to that right side. That ball will be fair. So Binks McMee will get on base. And here comes the man himself, Hennesme. First career home run. Can he do it again? No. And it looks like Pablo, I thought Pablo wasn't going for it at first, but he was just faking everyone out. Of the Daisy and Wiggler. To help try and generate some offense. That's a deep hit over to center field. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. This time they jump for it. Pablo makes the grab. Home run hits over center field are nearly automatic. Buddy jumps can't get there in time. But now it's up to Wiggler to at least get on base. Maybe looking for a little bit more. Going deep. That's to left field. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. What a fantastic grab from Blue Toad. Wiggler looked for it all, and he got denied. Here we go, back up for the Wario Muscles. And what a good grab there from Daisy. Defense has still been locked down for the Daisy Flowers, even with their offensive struggles. There's home for the offense to sort of match that. Now you're back to the top of the order, so you got to be really careful if you are the Daisy Flowers. And hit there. What a grab there from Daisy. Smeaver's now up to bat. Just be an easy grab there for Daisy. Daisy and Warren B having that orange connection. Wiggler sort of matches the flower style too, because he has a flower on his head. So you can make that connection. Connection they need to make is players to home plate. That's the connection they need to make. Good start there with Gray Shy Guy. And Montimo looking for a base hit, and that's exactly what he'll get. 2 runners on, no outs. CJ Myrons. Looking for that perfect pitch from Rex Meavers. Will swing deep, trying to go over to the right side. And that ball is fair. It's off the wall. Almost was there, so base is loaded. Wishbrain holding his breath for half a second. Goomba got on base last 2 times he was at bat. Can he do it again? And hit there from the right side, and he'll make it! Flowers get 1 run back, and everyone who was clowning Goomba, they got egg on their face. What a day from Goomba. And hit over to the left side. That's going to get in. Now you're in a cycle of doom and despair. 2 runs immediately. So now here comes Big Spick Me. Yes, threatened home runs multiple times before this season. Could we see another one yet again? And they'll just go for the contact hit. Be smart about it, and that's going to make it a tie game. And the paper champions are going to start to crumble. Do they take out Rex Meavers? They do not. And hit there. Won't be a double play. Can they get the out at first? No, they can't. 2 outs, but you still have a runner on first and third. The 2 best hitters up to bat. Daisy. Daisy looking to get it past Brown Critter. Will not be the case. Tried to sneak it past Brown Critter, but she should have known better. But all of a sudden, we are tied going into the bottom of the 6th. That was the final score, D-Sleep, for your game. And Petey Pirano looking for a deep hit over the center field. High ball, but looks like they will get there in time. No, it's too high! That ball is gone! Like a girl in a country song! Almost a touchdown. Home run! There for the Royal Muscles! Now all of a sudden, Wiggler's starting to feel the pressure a little bit. You do have Daisy at the ready. They have decided to not throw him in. Trying to go for a base hit is King K. Rool. Not his strategy. Here comes Brown Critter. And hit there. Oh, what a grab there. From CJ Myrons. You have to assume that Wiggler coming out may be the case for the 7th. These Flowers can't even focus on defense right now. They have to focus on the game at hand and the inning at hand. 1 run to tie, 2 runs to take the lead. And, oh, just a bad hit from Wiggler. Not what you needed. Tried to go for it all, but not good enough. And Green Shy Guy will try and go for the contact hit, and we'll get on base. So the game time run on first. And Montimo looking to get on base again, and he does. Here comes CJ Myrons. CJ Myrons played earlier today. And they will go for the pitching change. They will throw in Wario. They'll be smart about it. Tension so much that you can cut a knife with it and trying to get it through, and they have a chance to tie up this game, and they will! EJ Myrons! Goomba. Trying to continue that contact streak, and that streak will end. They will prevent the run at home. They will get the double play, though! What a play from Magic Koopa, waiting until the last possible second. And the Warrior Muscles know what they need. One run will just win them the game. Hit there from Pablo. We'll get him on base. They're going to be smart about it. They aren't bringing in Daisy just yet. They're banking on extra innings. And hit there. Can they get the double play? Yes, they can. Will they go for the pitching change? They won't. They're putting their faith in Wiggler. And hit there. We'll get at least Magic Koopa on base. The game-winning run on first base. And they're smart. They need to get Wario or Rex Meavers out. You cannot let the superstar guys get back on the chance here, and I'll just be foul. And hit there. Trying to grab it in. Great Shy Guy. Forces something that we always love. Free baseball. We're in extra innings. So Wario will be the pitcher for extra innings. You have to assume Daisy will probably come in at some point for the Daisy Flyers, but he's been having a good bounce back after that grand slam. And hit there. Yellow Shy Guy will get on base. Binks McMee now up to bat. We'll decide to go for the contact hit and get it. So 2 runners get on. Warnby had a home run earlier today. Could we possibly see another one? Wario using a lot of those star pitches. Warnby's not fooled. He's going to go for the hit. And that ball will go off the arrow. Not the bounce you want, though, but still bases loaded nonetheless. Your 2 best hitters are up. Daisy and then Wiggler right after her. Daisy. Looking for that perfect pitch. She can be a power hitter when she wants to be. And hit there over to the left side. What a grab there from Rex Meavers. Down to the last out. It is up to Wiggler. Runner on first and third. They're going to go for the bunt here. What in the world? What was the strategy? Daisy Flowers just threw the game. They had the Wario muscles. Unbelievable. Put them in the NBA scandal. What am I watching? Had the game in hand and Wiggler bunts it. I have seen it all, folks. They do get one out. They're keeping Wiggler in, even with him being tired. And hit there. That's going to be deep over to left field. Is that going to be the game-winning home run? It will be! A walk-off home run! That ball was sent to Jupiter! And the Warrior Muscles will win this game! There, you can't. I wish I was a scriptwriter, because it would make more sense when it comes to stuff. This has been a wacky season, let me tell you. How about this? Obviously, I think Peter Pirano was going to get probably a 200 in batting for the walk-off home run. Not much of a day from King K. Rool, but still, you just need one of your players to do great. I mean, this team is still pretty good. Very interesting, but maybe he was warranted with being the #1 pick. Casey Flowers had it in the bag. A man on third in extra innings at the top, and you bunt it with Wiggler, the best contact hitter in the game. I don't know what the CPU is doing there. That's a heartbreaking loss. Daisy Flowers still winless in week 4. That will make it 0-4 for Coach Flame, as the Warrior Muscles will be 3-1. And yes, even with the scare, we can still call them a super team, or if you're like me, you can call them paper champions. Dude, that's so frustrating. I've seen that multiple times, even alone today. How, bro? Like I can't. You can't write it if you wanted to, dude. I got nothing. There's not. All right. Next game on. If that's the third game, I can't imagine what the Fireballs Bows game is gonna be. Oh my god. But then game of the week is probably, I'm excited for game of the week because that could literally be game of the year. That could literally be game of the year. Oh, I messed up the fuck. I messed up the thing. It's at DK Jungle. It's not at Mario Stadium. Whoops. I had to someone remind me that for next game. I messed up the background. It's supposed to be at DK Jungle. Because it's I think Donkey Kong's home team. Whoopsie. Because you said it's going to be a blowout now? I hope that's not the case. Red Toad. Pinata. Mario. Hubert and Sumigamara, not you. You go back there. Toad's red check. And Birdo Bows. Where are the Birdo Bows? There. Michael Yoshi, the drink. Blooper. Pianta. Can we really, for the love of God, can we specify? Derek! My goodness. Specify the colors of your characters, because I have OCD or... I don't fucking know what I have. Okay. It is Blue Pianta. I assume that, but I don't know that. This is why I asked you guys to fix lineups. It's not that hard. Please, make my job easy. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I ask simple questions that I'm joking. Action. Never mind, I'm devastated. Blue Yoshi? Is it Dark Blue Yoshi? Oh. Fishes. How did I not know that? Alright, anyways. Alright, so let's do bows because I see them first. Birdo. Pitcher is Pianta. Likely Yoshi's second. Funky's third. Super catcher. And it's likely Yoshi. Here's Yoshi. Ichiro. Pianta. Shy Guy, Birdo. Birdo's really low. Okay, I'm here. Did we win? Yes. In extra innings. Hype up Mushbrain. Alright, and then we go over to Mario Fireballs. Critter short. Pitching. Mario first. Goes with Cat. Oh, Mikamara's left field, and I think. Oh, I fucked it up. God damn it. Hold on. This is supposed to be Meebird, bro. I'm stupid. Right? Yeah. Meebird and Mikamara. Why did I do that the other way? Alright. Let me make sure lineups are good. At least the office exists? I mean, honestly, besides, if you want, like, being completely honest, besides the, what? Besides the Grand Slam, you were winning that game for the most part. It's not a bad loss by any stretch of the imagination. So Mario first, pitcher, left field, right field, center. Purple Toad, Shy Guy. And double check bows. Alright. Let's get it. Welcome into Mario Stadium, the fourth game of the Week 4 slate for the SBA. And two very interesting teams here as the Mario Fireballs will face off against the Birdo Bows. Birdo Bows 1 and 2 start season. Mario Fireballs coming off their first loss after looking dominant in their first two games. So looking to bounce back. And Migamara will get the easy out first. Very me-heavy outfield with Toad manning the middle for center field. The rabbit was Green Critter, but couldn't get it, so. What happens here? Funky Kong. Up the bat. And hit there. From Funky Kong, they will get the out. Funky Kong, second in the SBA after week 3 when it comes to home runs. So, very, very interesting. Hit there from Blue Yoshi. We'll get on base. So 2 runners on early on in this game. Ichiro now up to bat. What a grab. Oh! Could not make the grab as Green Critter. A rare miss from Green Critter. So base is loaded. Blue Pianta's up at bat. And hit there from Blue Pianta. And that will reach all the way to the wall. So that's going to send 2 runs home. here early on for the Birdo Bows. Two RBIs there for Blue Pianta. Here comes Blooper. And hit there over to that left side. And that ball will drop. Another run will score for the Birdo Bows. It'll be a Blooper double here. After what Derek was talking about, you know, slandering Blooper's name, put some respect on it. The season 1 GOAT. Back at it. So here comes Birdo. Looking to add on to this tally. Hit there, but that'll be foul. Hit there. And Red Shy Guy will get that last out. Birdo tried to hit in the gap, but Red Shy Guy was there for it. So here come the Mario Fireballs first. Green Critter up. Looking to set the tone here for the Mario Fireballs. And it there goes right in the gap, but Birdo does get to it and get the out. The suction cup worked. Here comes Purple Toad. Get over to the right side. That ball will drop. Purple Toad will get on first base. Red Toad. And what a grab there from Light Blue Yoshi. 3 quick outs there for the Birdo Bows. Light Blue Yoshi has been a pleasant surprise in the infield alongside Birdo, so very interesting how that will happen for the rest of the season. Obviously, they're 1-2 to start the season. Still only a -3 run differential though, so not the worst scenario to be in, but obviously they haven't been able to win those close games. They did beat the Bowser Jr. rookies, so they did feel good about that game. And then one of their 2 losses was to the Bowser Monsters. That was a not the greatest loss to take, but it was an okay loss. But then they lost to the Wild Leagues Spitballs, and that's the loss that's starting to look worse and worse week by week. But overall, still an impressive team nonetheless. They just need to get back on track, get a little bit of a win streak going. And what a win this would be against the Mario Fireballs. Starting 2-0 and started off really hot. And they continue that. Second in the SBA in home runs. Funky Kong looking for yet another one. Going deep over to right field. Trying to call it, and that will be caught. What a play from Meebert. Outfield coming to fruition for the Mario Fireballs. Can the offense match it? That's the main question. Birdo Bros threw a haymaker. Can they throw one right back? A little bit of a Pianta versus Pianta matchup. And that'll be caught by Michiro. Now Mario up to bat. Mario goes for the contact hit, but that will also be grabbed by Michiro. So here comes Meebert. Meebert over to the right side, and that ball will drop, so he'll get the first base. The drink couldn't get there in time. Now Mikamara up to bat. Pianta looking to keep this a good game. How about that from Birdo? One of the better defensive players in the SBA for a reason. One of the better SBA players in the league in general when she's at her peak. So Somewhere Mushbrain is crying. So here comes Michiro. Went out already. And Michiro's going to go for a deep shot here. Deep to center field. Can they get back there in time? No, they can't! That ball is gone like a girl in a country song. Home run for Michiro. Couldn't get the bunny jump off in time. And it's 4-0 in favor of the Bows. And hit there for Blue Pianta. We'll get him on first base. And hit there from Blooper. Trying to go to the wall with that one, but Kamara got there first. Now Berto. Looking to add on to the damage here against the Mario Fireballs. And hit there. We'll go over to the right side. And Blue Pianta will advance all the way to third base. Look at him rumble and tumble. And hit over the middle. Oh, and that will be denied. Like he was at the DMV. Unbelievable. And just like that, the Fireballs are back up on offense. Green Critter, one of the lone saving graces. Probably the reason they started off 2-0 as well. Because of his defensive prowess. Obviously, losing streaks can happen in the SBA at any time. Just look at the champions from last year, the Wario Muscles, after that first half of the season. So, don't rule out any team this far into the season. So, not yet at least. There, so Trey Mears will get the out. Green Critter. Go for it all here. That's a deep shot over to left field. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. What a grab there from Dark Blue Yoshi. And while we have a moment, while they switch sides, I want to remind everyone that make sure you subscribe to the SBA. And if you're watching these on YouTube after the fact, make sure you tune into the live streams every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Also check the Discord for all of your updates on the transactions. A lot of trades, so definitely check out the Discord if you haven't already. Look out there. I'll start it. You have to start to feel the pressure a little bit. Ray Mears over the middle, and that ball will be caught. Been a quiet game for the most part. Ever since the Berto Bows got 3 runs in the first. Trying to possibly ignite it is Funky Kong. Funky Kong, that's going to be deep. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. They misjudged it initially. Toad realized it. Ran over there to help out Meebert. They prevent a home run. Can the offense match the defense? They've been really good for most of this game on the defensive side. Can they match it? They hit over to the right side, and that ball will drop. Rebel Yoshi will get on base. Red Yoshi. Red Toad. Let's get it right, shall we? A hit there from Red Toad, and that will drop. The drink doesn't get there in time, but does get the out at second. Rebel Toad didn't expect that to actually work. So now here comes Red Pianta. Oh, a rare drop there from Michiro. That will advance Red Toad the second and Pianta the third. Oh my goodness. And hit there from Mario. They can't get the grab. Light Blue Yoshi. Red Toad's late to try and go home, but still gets home, so they do get one run back. Could have possibly gotten 2 runs home, but Red Toad was late to the party when it came to going home, so. Now it's up to Miebert to try and get Pianta home. And Miebert, what a grab there from White Blue Yoshi, and they get the double play. Defense coming alive. White Blue Yoshi quickly putting his name into All-Star Watch. Definitely an interesting start to the season for Yoshi. And Dark Blue Yoshi, but Red Shy Guy makes the easy grab. And hit there. The easy grab by Red Shy Guy. They will get the out. Fun fact, Blue Pianta is in the top 3 for batting averages in the SBA this season. It's been a great sidekick alongside Funky Cons, but what a grab there from Gamara. Our Fireballs are back up. Only person who's been semi-good for them is Red Toad, his batting average in the top 3. And hit there. What a grab there from White Blue Yoshi. Shy Guy can't get anything to go there, so that's a quick 2 outs. Got the Toads with to try and ignite the offense here for the Fireballs. And hit over to the right side. Looks like Toadsworth will get on base. Here comes Green Critter. Just can't get anything to go. So, Bo's defense holding strong for the most part. They did allow the 1 run, but still just got to hold on for 2 more innings. Get a chance at some insurance runs as well. Still keeping Red Pianta in is definitely a choice, but he hasn't done as bad after that first inning. There comes Birdo. Birdo hit over the middle, and now we'll get her on base. The drink. Trying to put his name into the All-Star conversation. And that's not how you're going to be able to do it, especially throwing into a double play. Mario Fireballs up to bat. They have 2 innings to get 3 runs to force extra innings. Pink and Red Toad are going to be the first ones up. And just a bad hit over the middle. Questionable swing there. So, one of the highest batting averages in the SBA. Red Toad will continue it. Red Toad will get on first base. Go for it always. Red Pianta could not get contact though. Instead, we'll just go for contact. Hit there, but Michiro was there to grab it. Here comes Mario. I'm going to try and lead this team to a bounce back W. It's not going to be the case. Blue Pianta. Found out last season that he was a decent pitcher, but not to this extent. I mean, he has been phenomenal. There comes Meeber. Hit there for Meeber. Over to the right side. The drink will grab it. Taking a sip of the tears of Mario Fireballs fans as a drink. So Berto Bo's one more chance to get insurance runs on the board. Pianta has been doing a good job holding it down for the most part. Wonder when they will go for their backup pitcher, or if they do at all. Get the first out that they need. Ramirez. And hit over the middle. Will be grabbed by Red Shy Guy. Mario Fireball's defense coming to life when they need it the most. We see a possible home run. Could give a lot of momentum on the Berto Bo side. That's exactly what they're trying to go for. Deep shot here, and that ball is caught. Meeber with an outstanding grab. And bottom of the seventh, the Mario Fireballs know what they need. 3 runs to tie, 4 runs to take the lead. Now Migamara is going to be the first of many at bat. Hopefully for the Mario Fireballs. Over the middle, and another grab there from Light Blue Yoshi. Light Blue Yoshi's having himself a day and then some with that tongue. Here comes Red Shy Guy. And Red Shy Guy over to the left side. Now be caught by Dark Blue Yoshi. That's the second out that they need. Going to rely on the bat of Toadsworth to try and keep this game alive for the Fireballs. And hit there. Another grab there for Light Blue Yoshi. Who else? Light Blue Yoshi and Berto have been terrorizing this infield for the Mario Fireballs. And what a win away from home for Berto and this team. Derek J gets a good win. Gets this team right back to 500. And Mario Fireballs are now on a 2-game losing streak. And 2 MVPs here. Michiro and Blue Pianta both playing their part, especially when it came to fielding as well. A very low scoring total game for MVPs, but overall just couldn't get any bats going for the Mario Fireballs. You have to look towards Green Critter and just hope that he's a little better next game. Red Toad tried everything he can. Still keeping that batting average up, but everyone else definitely needs to step up as well. 2-game losing streak for the Mario Fireballs to 2-2. Berto Bo's bounce back W, 2-2 as well. So their momentum will definitely shift heading into week 5. All right, time for our last game. All right, remember later. Boo, boo, boo. All right. Place back. I'm just doing the thumbnail for Game of the Week. Make sure that one is all good. And that's set. All right, and then I just gotta post this over here.
Yes.
Here. There we go. All right. Let's do Game of the Week at DK Jungle, shall we? Two 3-0 teams looking to get to 4-0. Battle of the Titans. Bowser making his return to DK Jungle. Lots of storylines here. I will say, not the same coaches though. So that's interesting. All right. Let's get it. This is going to be a heavyweight matchup if I've ever seen one. We'll start with the DK Wilds. And Coach Floridaman, Red Koopa, Dark Bones, Donkey Kong, Vanilla Me, Aizen-me, Chet-Meej, and Taylor Mc... There's a lot of me's on this team, I just realized. Is this the new meme meta? Is this what is this new meme meta? I don't know. But I mean, they gotta go against Bowser. I mean, it is going to be a difficult matchup. It's definitely heavy. Yes, definitely. Alright, Yoshi. Blue Critter, Boo. Boomerang Bro. Alright, let's set these lineups. No, let's actually do this first. Bowser first. Everyone's pitcher. Blue Critter second. There we go, and then everyone's Bowser. Boomerang Bro. Blue Critter. Boo. Dixie Kong. Go, and then pitcher Donkey Kong, use third base. Center field is, for the love of God, Florida man, fix your lineup, bro. I'll do it one more time. You need to fix your lineup when it comes to like putting Chet-Meej and Aizen-me, right? Can you please, for the love of God, I don't ask much for you, Florida man, but can you please make it so that Red Koopa's center field, Aizen-me's left, and Chet-Meej is right? For the love of God, if you don't do it next week, I'm not putting it in, and then you're just gonna lose because of chemistry. Jesus fuck, good lord, I do everything around here. Alright, Firebow. Thank you! Alright. Firebow, Aizen-me, Chet-Meej. Technically, Red Koopa last. Shortstop, right? No, Firebow shortstop. Second base is alright! Oh, what's left is getting a taller outfield? Exactly. Welcome to the Week 4 SBA Game of the Week, and it's a battle of the two top teams in the SBA, Battle of the Titans. Donkey Kong versus Bowser, Coach Jalen versus Coach Florida Man. It is a heavyweight bout nonetheless, so should be very interesting. And hit there for Dry Bones will get him on base to start off. Bowser returned to face his former team and his former teammate in Donkey Kong. And Bowser looking to extend that home run streak, and will not be the case here. So that will get a double play there early on. Interesting thing about Bowser is he has, I think the amount of hits he has just one less home run. He's been having a fantastic start to the season, and it's been really good, but both these defenses are going to show out. They want to perform well to start this campaign. How about Red Koopa? grand slam to basically win the game a few weeks ago. Dark Bones, Donkey Kong. This is a really, really solid team by Florida Man. So really, may the best team win. This battle could go either way. What a grab there from Boomerang Bro. Dark Bones up to bat, and he'll just go for the contact hit. Jimmy will grab it. And Donkey Kong. That's going to be a deep hit to center field, and that ball is gone! Like a Girl in the Country song! Wilds take the 2-0 lead! Big time players make big time plays, and what a statement to start the game from Donkey Kong. And what a grab there from Bowser. And Fire Bro. Trying to continue the offense? No. So Drybone's not up to the greatest start. Wilds looking to continue on the pressure here in the bottom of the first. Looks like Blue Critter will bail them out. So back to the top of the second. Blue Critter will be the first one up at bat, followed by Boo and Dixie Kong. Dixie Kong really a mainstay with Coach Jalen, who followed her. Or she followed him to this new team. She was on the DK Wilds last season. And hit there. And that's grabbed by Fire Bro. And hit there over to the right side. We'll get the easy out. So DK Wilds starting out strong early on. Now up to Chet Meach, Taylor McWee, and Red Magic Koopa to try and get DK Wilds back on the scoring sheet. Obviously not the best day from Drybones. Looking to bounce back, just not a good hit from Taylor McWee, so they'll get the easy out. McWee over to the right side, but that'll be grabbed by Blue Critter. Certain home runs may happen, but both these teams are going to lock down. This has Game of the Year potential. Both these teams know the stakes of this game, because whoever wins this game will be taking the top seed about a quarter of the way through the SBA season. DK Wilds can't get anything to go there. Here comes Jimmy. Donkey Kong continued to try and have his pitching prowess stump this Bowser Monsters team. What a grab there from Fire Bro. These aren't bad hits. Just better grabs by this fantastic infield. And hit over to the right side. The left side, my apologies. Bobby does get on base. Yoshi now up to bat. And what a grab there again from Fire Bro. That's going to be a double play. And over to that right side, Blue Critter will make the grab. Not the best start for the Bowser Monsters. DK Wild's looking to add on to that fact. So they've been all DK Wild so far, but I mean, Blue Critter continues to be a stud here for this Bowser Monsters defense. And Donkey Kong looking for the home run. That's going to be deep over to left field. Can that reach? No, that can't. That's barely foul. Hit the foul pole. We would have been having some conversations. Another hit there. Dixie Kong trying to make the grab. Can't. Donkey Kong will get on first base. Vanilla Me. Gonna start a little bit of a hitting streak here for the DK Wilds. Gets on base. SBA champion Vanilla Me. Fire Bro. Looking for another deep shot here. Down center field. Can Bobby get back there in time? And they can. Preventing a 3-run home run is Bobby and Dixie Kong. Bowser Monsters stay in it. Back to the top of the order for the Bowser Monsters. Bad first at bat for all three of them. Can they bounce back and try and get on base? And what a grab there from Vanilla Me. Bowser. Knowing him, a home run could definitely be in the cards. He could cut this lead in half just like that. And a deep shot there, but that's just going to be a pop fly. Eisenman with the easy grab. Bowser again not showing up for the big moment. Per usual, it happened last year. That's why the DK Wilds were outed in the first round after Wild Card Madness. But it's like delaying the inevitable. You know, you don't have to know how. You have to know when it comes to Bowser. DK Wilds holding on to that 2-run lead. Hit there from Heisman. That's deep over to right field. It looks like they will make the grab. Yes! Bobby will make it. This has been an exceptional outfield for the Monsters. One of the main reasons why they are 3-0. Jalen believes in Dixie Kong a lot. So, you put Miza around here to help her out and put her to her full potential. And oh, that ball goes right past Dixie Kong. So, Dry Bones starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Taylor McQueen now up to bat. Hit there. What a grab there from Blue Critter. That's the double play they need. Defense has been coming strong for the Bowser Monsters. But they desperately need an answer on offense. This defense for the DK Wilds has been really good. The person who made the double play, can he be the spark plug? Donkey Kong has been really, really good at pitcher. But they're over the middle, and that ball will be caught by Koopa. So now it's up to Boo. Need someone to start a rally here for this team. And hit there. And that will be an easy grab for Fire Bro. Hitting hard to come by here in Game of the Week. And hit over the middle. Oh, that one will actually drop. So Dixie Kong will get on base. Jimmy. Off the bat. Jimmy and Bobby looking to try and ignite the offense here. Will not help out that case. Hits it straight to Magic Koopa. While we have a moment, make sure you definitely check out the SBA by subscribing and turning on notifications. And make sure you also tune into the live streams every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Also, make sure to check out the Discord. A lot of trades happening in the SBA. A lot of SBA news happening. So make sure you're in the know by checking out the SBA Discord. Quick base hit there. And Magic Koopa will get on. Koopa the hero in, I believe, game 2 of this 3-game win streak, who got a grand slam to basically win the game for them. Shows that everyone sort of bought into Florida Man's philosophy here on the DK Wilds. Dark Bones. That's going to be a deep hit over to left field. And that's foul. And hit over the middle. Will be not grabbed. So Red Magic Koopa's going to take advantage and go over to third. Darkbone's going to get the second as well. The barrel explosion playing a factor, and they just got to take Dry Bones out and put in Yoshi. Still on the Yoshi hype train over Bowser. And that may die the moment it starts, and that ball is gone! The pitching change! The right decision, the wrong time! 5-0 Wilds! Can the Monsters surmount a comeback here? Very, very surprised that they did not go to Bowser for the pitching change. Donkey Kong's been the hero. You need your big-time players to show up in big-time moments! Can Fireball give you another one? Yes, he can! Fell to the 7th pick in the first round. For what reason, I don't know. But what I do know is the Wilds are up 6-0. And it has gone foobar here in the bottom of the 5th. Finally, they get the last out that they need. Feels like every single time with these teams, once you get the 2 outs, all of a sudden the batting buff goes up by like 50%. My goodness. Bowser Monsters now have a Herculean task in front of them. Need 6 runs and 2 innings. And what a grab there from Red Magic Koopa. This infield has just been on point today, and that's really been the X factor.
Wow!
Donkey Kong. Starting to get a little cocky, get a little aggressive. And I mean, when you have a defense like this behind you, I would too. And Dry Bones can't get anything to go. A dud of an inning, and that's the last thing you needed if you're the Bowser Monsters. You desperately need perfect defense for at least 2 more innings, but you just got to focus on this one. And hit there, and that will be grabbed by Boomerang Bro. Alien McQueen now up to bat. And hit over the middle will easily be grabbed by Blue Critter. Magic Koopa isn't trying to go for it all, but Bobby will make the easy grab. They did what they need to do on defense. Now you have an MVP, a top 3 MVP hopeful. Hasn't been able to do anything much this game. Looking to start that right now, and that's a foul ball. Bowser's just off his game today at the worst possible time, but then finally goes for the home run shot. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can. Koopa makes the grab. The one time he goes for a home run, it's a layup for the buddy jump. Just an off day for Bowser, a rarity after what we saw the first 3 weeks of the season. And just another bad hit from Boomerang Bro, just trying to get on base, and that's not the case. Down to the last out. A chance for a shutout game here. Donkey Kong trying to get that complete game. Donkey Kong goes for the start pitch, and they'll go swing at it! And that's all she wrote, folks. In a tale of 2 titans, one team was supreme. That team being Coach Fortiman and the DK Wilds. What a statement win for Game of the Week. MVP, obviously, the sole proprietor for all 5 RBIs, 2 home runs. I mean, what a day. And obviously the 25 in pitching helped as well. Just a fantastic day. Everyone else was really held in check by the Bowser Monsters. It was not a bad day from the Bowser Monsters at all. They just couldn't get anything going on offense. And big time players come up in big time moments. And that's exactly what you got from DK. That's the reason you're MVP. Your final here in the Week 4 Game of the Week for Season 3. DK Wild 6, Bowser Monsters 0. DK Wild is the only undefeated team left in the SBA for Season 3 so far. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Commissioner Cryo, and we will see you guys next week. What a game. What a game indeed. That will do it for us here at the SBA. We will see you guys next week. Standings and final scores will be out soon. But until then, we will see you guys next Saturday night.